Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the particulars, back inside above.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mr. Tenacious. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Shara Bullet Magomedov.
Ready?
All right, ready to go with the start of round 1, and hard not to think back to that last knockout. Coach Thompson, believe MMA, they didn't want to talk about the past. They're focused on the present. We'll see if he can keep the momentum going. All right, champ, confidence was high in the fighter meeting. He said, if you have a striking advantage like I do,
He's trying to find that flow state where he knows that he can see everything. He can hit you and not get hit in return. When he's able to do that, he's hard to beat for anyone in the UFC.
I mean, this pace is insanely high, too. These guys are putting a lot of work out there right away.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
back to the feet now. So a stunning strike moments ago. Now we'll see the extent to which his opponent has recovered.
Yeah, the opponent's tough, but his power has been on display every time.
Wow, hurt but still firing back.
This is crazy round of fight.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. Oh, he's hurting for certain. Got to make an adjustment, I would think. Oh! That's it! On the bonus check now, Shara Bullet!
Holy smokes. Man.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Hollers called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 7 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Shara Bullet Magomedov.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Shara Bullet Magomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Pereira.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with the start of round 1, and we will find out the extent to which this young man is ready for prime time as he takes his shot at a ranked opponent for the first time.
This is what he wanted, right? This is what you want as a fighter.
It's been a good warm-up in the back.
I mean, he walked right into that one, John. It's a huge test, especially when it's this early in the fight.
Oh, he fires back now. Well, even if you're a novice as an MMA fan, you felt like takedown defense was going to be the key to this fight, and we'll see if his holds up.
John, he better keep getting his legs back, because for as good of a striker he is, he's equally as bad of a wrestler, and he does not want to end up on his back. So he's got to sprawl and take those legs back.
He's not going to like hearing you, Sid.
Oh, they both threw really hard.
Well, there's that efficient cross yet again, and maybe some frustration starting to settle in on the other side.
It's a bit discouraging, right? You think that you got a read on it, but every time you enter, the guy hits you with the same exact shot.
All right, so here we go early in the fight, and not much resistance as he gets the takedown he very much sought.
Well, let's see now. Can he put some damage on him that he got this takedown so early?
All right, butterfly guard now, DC. If you're on the other side, the offensive fighter, what are you trying to do?
I've got to separate him, John. I can't leave him against the octagon. That is how they get up. They use the fence as a barrier to get back to their feet. You got to put your body between your opponent and the fence so that you can really control him.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right. You
need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat. Nice transition. Getting them out here. Oh, he got to the spot. Half guard now.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. Get moving, moving.
30 seconds to go in the round. Magomedov getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. All right, round 1 is done. Round 2 coming up.
All right, you won that last round. He was all over you, but you're better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there. Let's get back to the game plan. Hands high, work behind the gym.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway.
He's hurt bad, John. My goodness. He set that up the right way. Landed the head kick. Now, we got to see if he can get a finish.
Herb Dean calls for the stand up there. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find
bit of desperation. Still plenty of time to go here, round 2. Oh, and a cut just opened up on his forehead.
Lands a solid takedown right there.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. And he's back up.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, you got that swag about him, don't you?
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Shara Bullet Magomedov!
Well, getting your first ranking is such a big deal. I don't have to tell you that, and the rankings are going to look different next week. He will have a number next to his name.
He fought so well tonight. He did not look like he was the person that did not have the number walking into the octagon. He fought above the level we've come to expect, and now I believe he'll be in the rankings at the start of next week.
All right, we'll see how it goes for this decorated kickboxer. Nice to see him cross over into the UFC, and a lot of people feel like if he can get on sort of an Alex Pereira type trajectory in terms of the work ethic and the approach, could be a future world champion.
Well, he looks like it. He seems to have all the skills, and he says the right thing. We were talking to him the other day. He spoke about all the time they're spending in the gym working on the wrestling because he knows that the kickboxing is embedded in him. He has done it so long, he can do it on cruise control, but the wrestling has improved. And he said because his wrestling's improved, guys are going to have to stand with him. And when they have to stand, he said the lights will be shut out.
Yeah,
I cannot wait to see him perform.
Dude's got power everywhere, and that's why a lot of these fans have traveled far and wide to see him compete live here tonight. All right, so here's the middleweight contender, Bo Nickal. I don't have to tell you, DC, about the wrestling chops, but we've seen a rather all-around game thus far in the octagon, and he's only getting better in the gym.
It's crazy to watch. You think that a guy like this, with that level of wrestling, would really rely on it. But Bo Nickal has shown time and time again, he can strike. And once he does get the fight to the ground, it's not just hold. He has great submission skills. He knows how to manipulate your movements. Bo Nickal's high level. And if he continues to improve at the rate that he has, we may be looking at a future world champion.
His career is being built methodically in the UFC, dating to that debut against Jamie Pickett at UFC 285. Good test in Bo Nickal's bracket here in this arena tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the introductions, the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Shara Bullet Magomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Third party in the octagon, Mark Goddard will handle the action in this one. All right, here we go with the start of round 1, and I know how happy he is to now be a ranked fighter in this ruthless division, but every time you compete, you're putting that number on the line.
Yeah, every time you fight, you're defending that ranking, and competition just gets harder and harder. This young man assured us he is more than ready to not only be ranked, but work his way towards trying to become a UFC champion.
Oh, he shoots for a takedown again. Shara Bullet gets back up to the feet now. Man, this kid's got star power. It's wild to think about how big a celebrity he would be if he had a UFC title wrapped around his waist.
Could you imagine, John, if this guy became UFC champion? People are drawn to him. Only thing missing now is that belt. If he gets that belt, you may be looking at the next great UFC star.
All right, so you saw it there a moment ago, early in the round. He knew the takedown was coming. Couldn't do anything to stop him. Magomedov gets up now. Nice work to get out of there. Not every day you see him in a submissive position on the ground. The takedown is not there. Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very bad.
Back to the feet. All right, so his power has certainly been heard from early. Appears as though maybe the opponent has recovered a little bit.
Yeah, but he put him on notice, John. He knows now that if he wades into the danger, it can be very problematic for him.
All right, early round 1 action here. The game plan, of course,
nice.
was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
He hasn't landed anything. He's going to empty his gas tank trying to finish the fight when it's not working. Bo Nickal is setting this up.
Man, he can barely post, and his opponent's on to the next transition. Unbelievable.
I mean, just transition at the highest order. This guy's so overwhelming. It's so hard to try and defend him once the fight gets to the ground.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Oh!
See, there it is.
Oh, my goodness. Now back again.
He got hit again. You better keep those hands high.
series of punches and bunches and not just jabs. Beautiful cross by him there.
I mean, he's so...
Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man, is he on wobbly legs. Nickal goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a respite here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
Ready, John? Go.
All right, here we go, round two. Oh!
I don't know what you're supposed to do with this guy. I mean, he's clearly one of the best guys in the division, and I don't know who would stop him from taking him down.
All right, now we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Shara Bullet Magomedov.
Well, it is hard to hear yourself think in this arena after that result. A huge finish for the kickboxer, and it comes against one of the more credentialed wrestlers in this division.
You thought that the wrestler would be able to take him down over and over and make this a boring fight, but nope. Kickboxer was ready for it, he was ready to fight, and he was able to get a massive victory. Not only a victory, but get a stoppage victory over this guy.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Shara Bullet Magomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Michel Pereira.
All right, ready to go here for round one. This is a devastating knockout force of the highest order. Look at the highlight reel, starting to compete with some of the best we've ever seen in the UFC. The majority of his recent wins have come by knockout, and that's why he's on the cusp of contention tonight in his highest profile spot to date. He'll try to register another KO and get on the mic and call out his shot. All right, high-level early round action here. Both fighters, of course, came in with a striking pedigree. How do you think it all plays out?
I mean, John, when we were in the fighting meeting, he told us that he wanted to put his Muay Thai on display. Where you go? Let's see it. You got nothing to do.
A huge shot lands early round one.
I mean, early in the fight, he already has him hurt. Oh, my goodness, John. This could be a quick night. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
that is
you've
nice.
got to be so technically proficient and athletic to land a crane kick like that.
Locked in.
Yeah. All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for trouble.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. He's got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
Oh, man, looks like he ate another body shot there. Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell that he's starting to feel it right in the midsection. You better start to tuck those elbows, or he's going to really struggle with that down the stretch. Oh, he separates from the clinch.
Well, he's always been known as a great kickboxer, but he's really mixing up the weapons early well.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, mixing it all up, putting his opponent on his heels and telling him that he's going to dance his dance. Right now, he's fighting very well.
Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. Misses with the left. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Oh, nice body shot. He's still fighting.
Oh! How about these two going at it? He gets up. The question is for how long? Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so a big round for him there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Slips and... Tremendous back and forth action here. It did not take long for these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style. That do it! Oh, my goodness!
How good is that?
Sean Shelby just said, you ain't never did that. Nope. I wish I did, though. I love to kick somebody in the head. Man, that was nasty.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 8 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Shara Bullet Magomedov!
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.